depict the style of our Indian culture, Indian traditions, and our Indian languages through their talents. Let's experience it, feel it, and enjoy it. I would like to call upon our students to get up the program, and I hope you will encourage them and motivate them.
Hi, hello friends. Are you all ready to see our cultural program? We are truly blessed with your presence and we welcome you all. I'm Harshita of class 10.
ಹೌದು, ಖಂಡಿತ. ಈ ಒಂದು ಕಾರ್ಯಕ್ರಮಕ್ಕೆ ಕಾತರತೆಯಿಂದ ಕಾಯ್ತಿರುವ ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರಿಗೂ ಸ್ವಾಗತ, ಸುಸ್ವಾಗತ.
Cultural diversity brings a collective strength that can benefit all of humanity. Just experience it and enjoy it. I am Kushi of class 10th.
Oh, chitte, bannada chitte, ba chitte, bannada chitte.
ಚಿಟ್ಟೆನಾ? ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಎಲ್ಲಿ ಹರ್ಷಿತಾ?
ಏನು ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್, ಕೂಲ್ ಡೌನ್. ಏನು ಚಿಟ್ಟೆಗಳಂತಂದ್ರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೆಲ್ಲೋ ನೋಡ್ತಿದೀಯಾ? ಅದು ಬೇರೆ ಯಾರು ಅಲ್ಲ, ಬೇರೆ ಎಲ್ಲೂ ಇಲ್ಲ. ನಮ್ಮ ಸೆಂಟ್ ಥಾಮಸ್ ಸ್ಕೂಲ್ನ ನರ್ಸರಿ ಸೆಕ್ಷನ್ನ ಪುಟಾಣಿಗಳೇ ಕಲರ್ಫುಲ್ ಚಿಟ್ಟೆಗಳು. ಬಾ, ಅವ್ರು ಹೇಗ್ ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ರಂಜಿಸ್ತಾರೆ ಅಂತ ನೋಡೋಣವೇ?
ಚಿಟ್ಟೆಗಳ ಲೋಕಕ್ಕೆ ಕರೆದೊಯ್ದ ಈ ಪುಟಾಣಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಸರ್.
ಗುಡ್ ಈವ್ನಿಂಗ್ ಮಕ್ಕಳೇ. ನಿನ್ನೆ ನೀವೆಲ್ಲ ಕಾಗುಣಿತ ಕಲ್ತ್ರಿ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು ಸರ್.
ಸರ್,
ಆದ್ರೆ ಅದರಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಂಬು ದೀರ್ಘ ಕೊಡೋದ್ರಲ್ಲೇ ತುಂಬಾ ಜನ ತಪ್ಪು ಮಾಡಿರೋದು. ಅದಕ್ಕೆ ಈಗ ಸರಿಯಾಗಿ ತಿಳ್ಕೊಳ್ಳಿ, ಕಾ ಇರೋದು ಕೋ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕಂದ್ರೆ ಕೊಂಬ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕು. ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತಾ ಮಕ್ಳೇ?
ಸರ್ ನಂಗೊಂದು ಡೌಟು.
ಏನಪ್ಪಾ?
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಚಾ ಇರೋದು ಚೋ ಆಗ್ಬೇಕು ಅಂದ್ರೆ ಚೊಂಬ್ ಕೊಡ್ಬೇಕಾ ಸರ್? A day without a laughter is a day wasted. Now it's a time for a smiley dance from our nursery section. Now I would like to call them on the stage.
Somewhere in Waikiki, well she was selling pineapple playing ukulele. And when I went to the girl, come on and teach me to sway, she laughed and whispered to me, yes, come tonight to the bay. The lovely beach and the sky, the moon of Kauai, around Calypso surround, we'll all be singing this song. I got to push pineapple, shake the tree. I got to push pineapple, like coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing the hula melody. I got to push pineapple, shake the tree. I got to push pineapple, like coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing the hula melody. They gather romance. She showed me much more, not only to dance. I got to push pineapple, shake the tree. I got to push pineapple, like coffee. To the left, to the right, jump up and down and to the knees. Come and dance every night, sing with a hula melody. I got to push pineapple, shake the tree. I got to push pineapple, like coffee.
Wow! Please give them a big round of applause for their awesome performance.
Na 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 na
Hey, wait, Ashita. What's this? What are you doing?
It's nothing but a salsa dance, dear.
Oh, I am excited to see this dance.
So, join us with this spectacular salsa dance. Now I welcome our tiny tots to rock the stage.
Ay, Fonsi. Oh no, oh no. Sí, sabes que ya llevo un rato mirándote. Tengo que bailar contigo hoy. Chihuahua. Vi que tu mirada ya estaba llamándome. Muéstrame el camino que yo voy. Oh, eres el imán y yo soy el metal. Me voy acercando y voy armando el plan. Solo con pensarlo se acelera el pulso. Oh yeah, ya me está gustando más de lo normal. Todos mis sentidos van pidiendo más. Esto hay que tomarlo sin ningún apuro. Despacito, no respira tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto, hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, sube. Quiero tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos, favorito, baby. Déjame sobrepasar tus olas de peligro, hasta provocar tus gritos y cumplir esta medida. Si te pido un beso, vendámelo. Yo sé que estás pensándolo, llevo tiempo intentándolo. Mami, estoy validándolo. Sabes que tu corazón conmigo te hace bomba. Sabes que sabes, la está buscando de mi bamba. Me prueba de mi boca para ver cómo te sabe. Quiero ver cuánto amor a ti te cabe. Yo no tengo prisa, yo me quiero dar el viaje. Empecemos esto, después salvaje. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Cuando tú me besas, con esa destreza, tú que eres malicia con delicadeza. Pasito a pasito, suave, suavecito. Nos vamos pegando poquito a poquito. Y es que esa belleza es un rompecabezas, pero para montarlo aquí tengo la pieza. Oye, despacito, no respira tu cuello despacito. Deja que te diga cosas al oído, para que te acuerdes si no estás conmigo. Despacito, quiero desnudarte a besos despacito. Firma las paredes de tu laberinto, hacer de tu cuerpo todo un manuscrito. Sube, sube. Quiero tu pelo, quiero ser tu ritmo. Que le enseñes a mi boca tus lugares favoritos, baby. Déjame sobrepasar tus olas de peligro, hasta provocar tus gritos y cumplir esta
Sunica brunetica, atrás privilegica, a me uscire Sushi, in casa o le strade, c'è una sammarrata, le scia dal pitic. Sushi, la opera di mute, in essa benvenuta, ci sale volante. Sushi, sunica brunetica, atrás privilegica, a me uscire Sushi, la 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 la, 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 sushi. Per figlio del giulite, tu tablanite, arretta un pipì. Sushi, per asci della mare, potocche la desara, sandelle sul batic. Sushi, le sunche castellate, investe desflamate, con sciolti poloni. Sushi, sunica brunnetica, atrás privilegica, a me uscire flic. Sushi, la 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 la, 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 sushi. La lettera uscita con questa saltata, andarsi non pesata, verde soffistico, un toglia una dina, terreno graulamina, che non si c'è.
Ladies and gentlemen and fellow friends, we can make this world a better place if we are kind and caring.
Make
was a treat watching an outstanding melodrama. Thank you, friends.
Have I the pleasure of addressing Mr. Scrooge or Mr. Marley? Hello.
Mr. Marley has been dead for 7 years this very night.
We have no doubt. His liberality is well represented by his surveying partner.
Liberality?
At this festive season of the year, Mr. Scrooge, it is more than desirable that we should make some slight provision for the poor and the destitute who suffer greatly. Many thousands are in need of common necessaries.
Are there no prisons? What about the work union houses? Aren't they in operation?
Mr. Scrooge, at this Christmas time, we are endeavoring to raise our fund to buy the poor meat and drink. What shall I put you down for?
Nothing.
You wish to be an anonymous?
Yes, I wish to be alone. Since you asked me what I wish, gentlemen, this is my answer. I don't make merry myself, and I can't make idle people merry. Send those people to prisons or workhouses.
Many can't go there. They would rather die.
If they would rather die, they had better do it and decrease the surplus population. Good afternoon, gentlemen.
Good afternoon, Scrooge.
Bob is humble, hardworking. He is Scrooge's clerk, works in unpleasant condition without complaint. Scrooge is very stingy with his money and will not allow his clerk Bob to have decent fire to warm him on Christmas Eve.
Cratchit, have you finished filing those papers yet?
Almost, Mr. Scrooge.
I imagine you can, since you have been lazing out here all time. Be here the next morning.
But, Mr. Scrooge, tomorrow is Christmas. I had to be with my family, especially with Tiny Tim. I don't know how many more Christmas will be along for.
Bob Cratchit, I think you want all day tomorrow, I suppose.
If it's quite convenient, sir.
It's not convenient. It's not fair when I pay day wages without no work. Be here all earlier.
But, Mr. Scrooge, it's only once in a year.
A poor excuse for picking every man's pocket every 25th of December. I suppose you must have the whole day. Be here the next morning.
Bless you, Mr. Scrooge. Have yourself a Merry Christmas.
Humbug.
Scrooge goes home, stingy even to light a lamp and eat up the dinner, takes his melancholy dinner and was about to go to bed. On this Christmas Eve, he is visited by the ghost of his old business partner. He hears a familiar voice calling by his name. Jacob Marley visits him. He relates his unfortunate story.
What do you want with me?
Ask me who I was. In life, I was your partner, Jacob Marley.
Can you sit down?
You don't believe in me? What evidence do you have beyond of that your senses?
Mercy! Dreadful apparition! Why do you trouble me?
I wore this chain. I made it link by link, yard by yard. I grill it on my own wheel. Is that pattern strange for you?
7 years student traveling all time, dragging these chains?
Yes, whole time, no rest, no peace. Is a torture of remorse.
But, you were always a good man of business.
Yes, but mankind was my business. Common welfare was my business. Charity and forbiddance was my business. But I focused on making money, nothing else. As a result of my greedy and self-serving life, I am condemned to wander the world, weighted down with these heavy chains. Hear me, Scrooge. Tonight you have the chance of escaping my fate. Tonight you will be haunted by 3 spirits. Heed them carefully. Expect the first one when the bell tones 1. Accept the second when the bell tones 2. Accept the third when the bell tones 3.
Couldn't I take all at once, Jacob.
Remember, Scrooge, one last chance.
Now Scrooge couldn't sleep, anxiously anticipates the ghost. The ghost of Christmas past visits Scrooge, showing him visions of his own childhood.
Are you the spirit whose coming was foretold to me?
I am.
Who are you and what are you?
I am the ghost of Christmas past.
Long past?
No, your past.
What business brought you here?
Your welfare, your reclamation. Take heed, rise and walk with me out of the window.
I'm mortal and liable to fall.
Bear but a touch of my hands, and there you shall be upheld more than this.
Good heavens, I was born in this place.
Look, do you remember? It was Christmas time, and all your friends had gone home to celebrate Christmas, except you. You were lonely and sad. And can you identify this girl?
Oh, that's my sister Fan.
Yes, your sister Fan. Look, she was so loving and caring. She had come to take you home and keep you happy. She died a woman, leaving behind her only son, that was Fred. He came this morning to wish you, but you shunned him. And now see this? Your girlfriend. She loved you and cared for you, but in turn, did you care for her? No, you were busy making money, only after money, and therefore she left you and happily married with sweet kids. You missed everything, even you could have led a happy life.
Oh, spirit, tell me, what should I do?
You cannot change now, and what would you change then? I'm your mistakes.
Oh, spirit, leave me. I can't bear this. Take me back. Haunt me no longer. What about the other spirits?
They will come, heed to them.
The ghost of Christmas present shows Scrooge the home of Fred and Bob celebrating Christmas. Bob Cratchit is shown carrying his sickly son, Tiny Tim.
I am the ghost of Christmas present. You have never seen the like of me before.
I don't think I have. Have you had many brother spirits?
More than 18,000. Come on, touch my robe. Do you recognize this man?
Oh, that's Bob Cratchit.
Yes, you're right. You were very mean to him. You have been giving him meager salaries and have made him work hard as hell. You know his son Tiny Tim is ill. You were even hesitant to grant him a leave on the day of Christmas. Despite treating him so harshly, he still reveres you and prays for you.
Bob's house family seated around the table. Though there is nothing much for them to eat, they are grateful and happy.
Raise the toast for Mr. Scrooge. I'm gonna give Mr. Scrooge the founder of the feast.
The founder of the feast, indeed. I wish I had him here. I would give him a piece of my mind to feast upon. I hope he would have a good appetite for it.
My dear, it's Christmas Day.
It should be Christmas, I'm sure. I drink the health of such hard, unfeeling man as Mr. Scrooge. I'll drink his health for your sake. Long life to him. Merry Christmas.
Lord bless us. Lord bless us.
Scrooge observes Tiny Tim walking with his crutches. Despite his physical difficulties, he is positive and generous child. He worries whether he will live. The third ghost is frightening. It doesn't say a word to Scrooge, but glides along and points out scenes to him.
I'm in the presence of Christmas ghost yet to come. You show me shadows that haven't happened? Ghost of future, will you not speak to me? Lead on, lead on. The timing warning passed and it is very precious to me. Lead on, spirit.
Third ghost shows him a funeral scene, an abandoned dead body. Nobody to cry, nobody to mourn his death. He overhears two ladies He's talking about the dead person.
I don't know much about him. I only know he's dead.
When did he die? What's the matter with him? I thought that he would never die.
He died yesterday. God knows what happened with him.
What about his money? Left it to his company? Greedy fellow.
This is the end of it, you see. All the while making money, always grumbling and unhappy.
Who will attend his funeral? No families, no friends?
The ghost takes him to Bob's house. Scrooge is upset to realize that Tiny Tim is dead. Shows him a tombstone engraved with the name Ebenezer Scrooge. Clutching at the spirit's robe, Scrooge pledges to change his way if he can avoid this solitary death.
Oh, spirit, I see. I'm the man who lay upon that bed. This might be my own life tends for it. Oh, spirit, I will not be the man I was. I will be the man I must. Oh, spirit, no, no, no.
Scrooge cries for his own miserable life.
Your dance, no? Conclusion, ma'am. Next what? Next dances of festivals.
Yes, bed spot, my room, my bed. I can make heavens. I'm given an opportunity. I say it on my knees. Oh, Jacob Marley, no, no, no.
Overwhelmed with joy by the chance to redeem himself and grateful that he has been returned to Christmas Day, he is relieved to discover that there is still time for him to change. Scrooge rushes onto the street, hoping to share his newfound Christmas spirit.
How glorious, how glorious. I'm light as a feather. I'm happy as an angel. I'm merry as a schoolboy. Hey boy, what's today? What's today, my fine fellow?
Today it's Christmas Day.
Oh, it's Christmas Day. I haven't missed Christmas. Boy, do you know the poulter in the next street? The one at the corner?
I should hope I did.
Do you know whether they have sold the prize turkey? Not the small one, the big one.
What? The one as big as me. It's hanging out there.
A remarkable boy, an intelligent boy. Go and buy it and come in less than 5 minutes. I will give you 2 silver coins.
On his way, he encounters 2 gentlemen who had come to collect donations in the previous morning.
Merry Christmas, my dear gentlemen. How do you do?
Sorry, Mr. Scrooge. We won't pressure you for money.
Don't run, don't run. I must apologize.
Mr. Scrooge?
Yes, that's my name. It might be awful for you. Allow me to ask your pardon. Will you have the greatness to receive it?
Lord bless us, Mr. Scrooge. Are you serious?
Don't say a word. Meet me at the office tomorrow. Merry Christmas.
Merry Christmas, Scrooge.
At Fred's place,
Merry Christmas, Fred. I've come to have dinner at your place.
Merry Christmas, Uncle.
Oh, I have to see my clerk, Bob Cratchit. Come, let's go. Merry Christmas, Bob Cratchit. I've come to raise your salary. I'm paying you what you deserve. Merry Christmas.
Thank you, Mr. Scrooge. A Merry Christmas, Scrooge.
Merry Christmas, everyone.
Scrooge is a changed man, changes his way for the better. He did it all and infinitely more to Tiny Tim, who did not die. He was a second father. He became as good as a friend, as good as a master, as good a man, sharing his wealth and generosity with everyone. Bob and Fred are delighted. They welcome Scrooge's newfound generosity and friendship. 3 ghosts, Bob Cratchit, Tiny Tim, Fred, all influence in his journey of transformation.
ಹೇ ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಗಂಡೇನ ಒಂಥರ ಹನ್ನೊಂಥರ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಒಂಥರ ನಿಂಥರ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ನೀನು ಮೈಸೂರ ರಾಣಿಗೆ ಮಗಳ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯೇ ಕೋಳಿಗೆ ಜಗಳ?
ನೀನು ಮೈಸೂರ ರಾಜಕ್ಕೆ ಮಗನ, ಯಾಕೆ ಮಾಡ್ತೀಯೋ ಪಂಚಾಯ್ತಿ ಮಗನ?
ಜಂಬದಂಬಾರಿ ಮೇಲೆಗೆ ಜಂಬೂ ಸವಾರಿ, ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಗಂಡೇನ ನಿಂತರ ಹನ್ನೊಂತರ ಅಲ್ಲ.
ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಕಲ್ ಗುಂಡಿಗೆ ಹೆಣ್ಣು ಒಂಥರ ನಿಂಥರ ಅಲ್ಲ.
स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत. स्वैग से करेंगे सबका स्वागत. चम नाचे आजे धमाधम ढोल बाजे, नॉनस्टॉप हल्ला मचेगा, ओए नाचो सारे. अपनी फेमस है रात वाली यारियां, जाए सारा जहां. बेथलपुर मां सुन ले ओ छोरिया, झूमे नगरिया जब जब ये घूमे. कमर यार तारी कमर यार, कमर यार तारी कमर यार. बेथलपुर मां सुन ले ओ छोरिया, झूमे नगरिया जब जब ये घूमे. कमर यार तारी कमर यार, कमर यार तारी कमर यार.
ನಮ್ಮನ್ನೆಲ್ಲ ರಂಜಿಸಿದಂತ ಜೈಪುರ ಶಾಲೆಯ ಮಕ್ಕಳಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು. छोटा बच्चा जान के ना कोई आंख दिखाना रे, डुबी डुबी डब डब, डुबी डुबी डब डब.
बच्चे तो मन के सच्चे और अच्छे होते हैं, उन्हें हमेशा हौसला देना हमारा फर्ज है.
छोटे बच्चे किसी से कम नहीं होते. ये दिखाने हमारे प्राइमरी इंग्लिश मीडियम के बच्चे अपने डांस के साथ हमें भी नचाने तैयार है. चलो उनका तालियों से स्वागत करते हैं.
To make money is insane. Of course, we all need money for almost everything. Money to pay bills, money for the groceries, money for your dreams. But remember, money isn't everything. Life has far more value than money. Ladies and gentlemen, and dear friends, I'm going to ask you all a question. What if you are given a chance to change
What would you wish to change? Ponder over. Today we are going to present you a play, Christmas Carol. This is the story about greed. Ebenezer Scrooge, the protagonist, wants the world for himself and no one. He made his fortune lending money, partnering his friend Jacob Marley, who was as stingy as Scrooge. Every penny and more contempt for the poor. This is also a story of social injustice.
When I should go?
Scrooge represents the rich who believes that wealth is luxury for few and the poor have only themselves to blame. This is also a story of forgiveness. Watch out how Scrooge, miserly, unpleasant old man who always thought only about money, who even refuses to celebrate Christmas. He rejects all the offerings and celebration of Christmas as humbug. He doesn't realize that celebrating Christmas helps us to keep connected with our families, friends, cultures and values.
Merry Christmas, Mr.
To forget all the
Christmas,
chaos of life.
bah, humbug.
I didn't even finish my narration. Don't cry, don't cry. Come on.
Go man, go.
Scrooge's nephew visits to wish him Merry Christmas. Fred is cheerful, generous and kind-hearted.
Merry Christmas, Uncle. God save you.
Christmas, bah, humbug.
Christmas, a humbug? Uncle, you don't mean that, I'm sure.
I do. What right have you to be merry? What reason have you to be merry? You're so poor enough.
Come then, what right have you to be dismal? What reason have you to be mourst? You are rich enough?
Bah, humbug.
Don't be cross, Uncle.
What else can I be? A time for finding yourself older, but not an hour richer. Every idiot who goes Christmas in his lips must be boiled with his own pudding and buried with the stake of Holy Heart.
But Uncle, I've always thought Christmas as a good time, kind, pleasant, friendly time.
Keep Christmas in your own way. Let me keep it in mind. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon, Uncle.
Two gentlemen enters asking for charity.
Соника, брунетика, одна привязадика, а не учились. Суши, инкасса от бестрата, темна самовата, дощия так притик. Суши, la opera rivuta, e nassa бездевута, чужade боланче. Суши, соника, брунетика, одна привязадика, а не учились. Суши, тра-ла-ла-ла-ла, суши, тра-ла-ла-ла-ла, суши, тра-ла-ла-ла-ла, суши, тра-ла-ла-ла-ла, суши.
ಓ ಏನ್ ಅಭಿಷೇಕ್ ಇದು? ನೀನ್ ಯಾಕೆ ಕಂಸಳೆ ಇಟ್ಕೊಂಡು ಬರ್ತಿದೀಯಾ ಅಂತ ನಂಗೆ ಅರ್ಥ ಆಯ್ತು ಬಿಡು. ನಮ್ ಕರ್ನಾಟಕ ಜನಪದ ಕಲೆಗಳನ್ನ ಪರಿಚಯ ಮಾಡಿಸೋ ಪ್ರಯತ್ನ ಮಾಡ್ತಿದೀಯ ಅಲ್ವಾ?
ಹೌದು, ಖಂಡಿತ.
ಹಾಗಾದ್ರೆ ಜನಪದ ಲೋಕದ ವೈವಿಧ್ಯಮಯ ನೃತ್ಯ ಭಂಗಿಗಳನ್ನು ಇದೀಗ ನಿಮ್ಮ ಮುಂದೆ ಪರಿಚಯಿಸಲು ಬರುತ್ತಿರುವ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಾಲೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಾಧ್ಯಮ ವಿಭಾಗದ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಜೋರು ಚಪ್ಪಾಳೆಯ ಮೂಲಕ ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ.
Beli, beli, beli.
ಹಾಗೆ ನಂದಾಗೆ
ಕೇಳ ಚೆಲುವೆ ನಿನ್ನ ಪಾದದಲ್ಲಿ ಧೂಳಾಗಿ ನೀ ನಡೆವಾಗ ಕಚಗುಳಿನ ಇಡುವೆ
ಗಮನೆಯೇ ನಿನ್ನ ಹಂಸದ ನಡಿಗೆಗೆ ಸೋತೆ ಸೆಳೆಯುವ ಮಧುರ ಮಾತಿನ ಸೊಗಡಿಗೆ ಬೆಡಗಿಗೆ
ನೀನು ನಿಂತಲ್ಲೇ ನಿಲ್ಲದೆ ಅಲ್ಲಿ ಕೆಂಪಲಿ ಕಲ್ಲವಾಗಿ ನೀನಾಗದಲ್ಲಿ ಕೊಡುವಾಗ ತಲ್ಲಣವಾಗುತ್ತಿದೆ
ಚದುವೆ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡಲು ಹುಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಮೆಟ್ಟಿದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಣ್ಣ ಮೆಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಬದುಕಿದ್ದು ಜಗತ್ತ ಬಂಡಿ ಇದು ವಿಧಿಯೋಡಿಸುವ ಬಂಡಿ ಬದುಕಿದ್ದು ಜಗತ್ತ ಬಂಡಿ ವಿಧಿ ಅಲೆದಾಡಿಸುವ ಬಂಡಿ ಹುಟ್ಟಿದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ನಾಡಲು ಹುಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಮೆಟ್ಟಿದರೆ ಕನ್ನಡ ಮಣ್ಣ ಮೆಟ್ಟಬೇಕು ಬದುಕಿದ್ದು ಜಗತ್ತ ಬಂಡಿ ಇದು ವಿಧಿಯೋಡಿಸುವ ಬಂಡಿ ಬದುಕಿದು ಜಗತ್ತ ಬಂಡಿ ವಿಧಿ ದಡ ಸೇರಿಸುವ ಬಂಡಿ
ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರ ಕಣ್ಮನ ಸೆಳೆಯುವಂತಹ ನೃತ್ಯವನ್ನು ಮಾಡಿದ ಈ ವಿದ್ಯಾರ್ಥಿಗಳಿಗೆ ಧನ್ಯವಾದಗಳು.
ಇದೀಗ ನಮ್ಮ ನಿಮ್ಮೆಲ್ಲರನ್ನು ತಮ್ಮ ನೃತ್ಯದ ಮೂಲಕ ಮನೋರಂಜಿಸಲು ಬರುತ್ತಿರುವ ಹಿರಿಯ ಪ್ರಾಥಮಿಕ ಶಾಲೆ ಜಯಪುರ ತಂಡದ ಮಕ್ಕಳನ್ನು ಸ್ವಾಗತಿಸೋಣ.